What is leadership? I believe leadership is the ability to help others reach a common goal. I do not think there is a one size fits all leadership style that will 10 times out of 10 yield perfect results. I think that a leader needs to be flexible and able to meet the needs of his or her group that they are leading. A good leader knows their people and then leads accordingly. Being pragmatic is one of the most important leadership qualities one can have. The leader should adjust their style to those being led, which means that in order to lead effectively, the leader needs to truly know the people they are leading. I think I embody this type of leadership. I have to be pragmatic as a coach. I have to know how each one of my kids is best coached. I need to know the type of feedback that will work best for each player. Some players need to have more positive coaching because they may have self-esteem issues and are already too hard on themselves. Constantly criticizing this player will not yield the best results. They need to be encouraged and praised when they do something right. In contrast, some players need to be criticized frequently in order for them to be motivated. It all depends on the type of person they are. I feel like one of my greatest strengths as a leader is my ability to know people. I am very social and I'm good at reading people. Another strength that I possess is that I am good at solving problems. Problem solving is an important skill to have as a leader because very rarely things go to plan. I have a lot of experience with having to solve problems. Being a coach has again given me valuable experience to exercise this ability. Inevitably, no matter how good your game plan is, there will always be problems that must be solved quickly. A leader should always be able to keep a cool head under pressure situations. I believe that I have this ability. I am a volunteer fireman, and I have been in many stressful situations where, if I wasn't able to perform under pressure, things could have gotten bad. A leader also needs to be caring and loyal to the people that they are leading. The people that a leader leads need to know that the leader is there for them. A leader needs to also be loyal to their people. People need to know that the person in charge of them has their back. I believe that the buck stops with me and all the things that I've led. When people know you genuinely care for them and will go to bat for them, they will give their best effort. I also think that a good leader receives feedback from the people they are leading. I guess this is why my leadership test results were democratic. I do have to agree that I lean that way. I think that when people are involved in the decision-making process, they take ownership of it. When people take ownership of something, they tend to give a better effort. Also, I'm not naive enough to think that I have all the answers. If there is a way that something can be done better, I'm all on board to go with that, even if it's not my idea. I also think this inspires the people you are leading and creates an environment where the best possible idea and outcome can be achieved. It all goes back to the old adage, 2 heads are better than 1. I have to say that I also agree for the most part with my leadership compass results. I actually had the same amount of checks for empathy and vision. Some of the standout characteristics from the vision category were able to think outside of the box and makes decisions by standing in the future. There were several other characteristics that I felt fit me in this category, but those two I felt fit me perfectly. In regards to empathy category, the characteristics that stood out to me were understands how people need to receive information in order to act upon it, and receptive of other ideas. I feel like those characteristics also fit me, and it also connected well to the leadership test result of Democratic. I believe that I have developed my leadership skills and my philosophy on leadership from all the coaches, bosses, peers, and commanding officers I've interacted with through my life. I always try to take the good from each leader that I've had contact with. So, what would a school that is led by Brett Leichner look like? In terms of a teacher perspective, they will have a clear understanding of my expectations. Teachers will know that I have their back, and my main goal is to help them be the best teacher that they can possibly be. I will involve them when making decisions. Obviously, when this is applicable, there are some decisions that need to be made by the administrator, and I will make those when it is necessary. I will always be open to feedback. Students' interest will be paramount in regard to all decision making. Students' performance will be affected because teachers are able to be involved in the decision-making process. This means the people that know the students the best will be able to take the school in the direction that will best serve the student population. This will create a positive environment for teachers and students alike. So there's a little bit about my leadership philosophy, what a school would look like if I was the administrator, and some of the things I've picked up along the way. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Created using Powtoon.